Well, I mean that's good. You didn't find her on the apps.
Yeah, I didn't find her on Backpage or anything.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
mean,
dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I was a big Tinder dude for like the longest time. Longest time.
So when I moved down south, I downloaded Hinge the first like week I was down there, and there was like 2-3 girls that matched with me. There was a girl that was living in the same town that my mom was in, and I'm like, oh, cool, another reason to go to that same town my mom's in now.
That's sick.
And yeah, things got weird.
Weird how? Weird like she didn't look like her pictures. Weird like
no. She was she kind of loved me too quick.
Oh, she love bombed you.
Yeah, she loved me way too quick.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was like, this is weird. I feel uncomfortable.
What was her first love bomb? What was the bomb she dropped?
I don't know, but when I said I wasn't going to come around anymore, she tried to hit me with a pregnancy test. And I was like, I've been dumping loads of girls for 17 years.
Wait a minute,
you think I got
lady.
you pregnant? That's crazy.
I shoot blanks, you lame bitch.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Oh man, pregnancy scare. I've never been presented with a pregnancy scare. I've had pregnancy scares, but no like a woman being like, "Hey, this is your baby. Well, I might be pregnant."
Yeah, that's more of a that's kind of a perk. Dating me is like you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to.
Man. So you tell
radioactive.
You tell everyone's like, look, there's no way.
Yeah, you can try.
That's like
trying for years,
dude. There were women that I had hooked up with who claimed they had their tubes tied or had a history, and I still didn't believe them. I don't believe anybody until like I'm in a relationship with them and I know all this stuff. If like some lady that I see like 2 weeks in a row is like, you know what? You don't have to worry about it. I have a hysterectomy. I'd be like, I don't believe.
See,
at all.
I'm stupid. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
I'm like,
what's the worst that could happen? Mutated baby.
Yeah.
That's nothing. I don't think anybody needs that.
Viking-sized baby.
Yeah. What would you name if you had a son? What would you name it? If you had to have a baby.
It would have to be a son, right?
Yeah, it'd have to be a son. Well, I mean, that's if you.
So we're pushing daughters down the river, dude.
Yeah, you're. Reed basket.
Yeah, the
Straight
last
down?
name survived.
That's Yeah, I get you. So wait, so you have a son. You're naming him.
It'd have to be Little Ricky.
You'd name it. You'd name it. You ever?
Yeah, technically, I'm Little Ricky.
That's impossible.
Ironically, I'm Little
That's
Ricky.
who the fuck? Who's Big Ricky?
I know.
Who's the bigger Rick?
I told Sarah Bell this on her podcast that I was actually Little Ricky. So now every time she sees me, she calls me Little Ricky, and I'm like, people are going to think something. Yeah. Don't say that out loud. You can't call me Little Ricky around my friends.
4-inch Ricky. You know how it is, Ricky One Ball. No, so you're gonna, man. I'd always thought that if I was gonna have a kid, I'd name him after a celebrity. But use celebrity's first and last name as the first and middle name.
Like just hyphenate it?
No, I would have it like
little Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix Shaner would be sick. Steve Gutenberg Shaner, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Evil Knievel Shaner would be sick as hell.
That's more your tempo. Yeah.
I mean, I would. The problem is with naming a kid like that. That's like if you name a kid Evil Knievel, you either got to have like the cool. You got to have like the coolest kid ever, or like there's no. I don't think there's any middle ground there. It's like if they're just middle of the road, that's a bummer. But if they're like a super dumb nerd, that's gonna suck.
You're also setting that kid up to be the coolest person ever, and he better be.
That's what I mean. It's like there's so much pressure. You have to deliver on that name. You can't just walk around being good at algebra as Evil Knievel Shaner.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger Shaner.
Yeah, you got to be jacked. You got to be like a jacked baby. I would love that.
When I was traveling, I met a baby Thor.
What?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Was it a baby Thor though? When you looked at that baby, was it a baby Thor?
He had a hammer rattler.
I'm not gonna lie, it had potential, dude.
Damn.
That's cool.
That's what I was told as a baby.
It was
potential.
it was also two big ass parents.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but that's still.
If it didn't have blue eyes and blonde hair, I'm chucking it off a mountain.
It did. That's what I'm saying. This thing it completely checked out.
There's no pile of children. Just like, this is where you could have been, kid.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of 300. They're just
Oh man, I've often thought like too, like my biggest fear with having a kid would having it be like very, very disabled. And that's nothing against disabled people. I just figure like my sperm is so irradiated that there's no way that I don't have some sort of weird congenital fucked up thing. And I don't want to do that to anything. The only way I would do it is if they were like, yo, your kid is half cat. Or like some kind of weird thing.
Yeah,
I'd
he
be
comes
like,
out,
hell
all his limbs are like the letter C.
No, that I would be like, no. I would also ask.
No.
The first thing I would ask is like, yo, is there any possibility for this to be cooler in the future? Like if it had all like crooked limbs, I'd be like, is there any way that they can like go out and like clamp onto stuff? Can he climb walls?
Like,
Is there any?
This is my flamingo son.
Yeah, I need mutant kid. I need like a powerful mutant kid. I don't know.
If you were to have a kid, it would be an X-Men.
I would only hope.
Yeah.
That would be the sickest thing in the world. And that's the thing, like I had said too, like one of my biggest gripes about the X-Men is like they all bitch like their powers are like the worst thing. Like their parents are like, oh my God, my son's a freak and I don't like it. It's like, what are you fucking, dude, if my kid could disappear and then reappear, I'm like, yo, we are getting everything. We're getting everything.
I've brought it before that there has to be X-Men that they don't talk about, like someone that someone that can look at you and tell you if you're circumcised or not. Or
no, there's definitely there's shitty powers. There's
really bad powers.
There was one guy I remember years ago, they tried putting him in a comic book. And I think his superpower, I think his name was just called Bird. And his superpowers just said he had a beak. He was just,
that was it?
That was it. He was just wildly deformed. Just a wildly deformed man. And they're like,
and their parents were like, there is a school that we can send
it's
you
like,
to.
we're just going to drop you off here, dude. Yeah, the invisible chick and the guy with laser beam eyes will hang out with you. You're going to be really...
He's a kid in class who's like, shut the fuck up, Bird.
Yeah, he's just shitting on newspaper in the corner. Like, he can't do anything. Like, they never show the kids who get made fun of at the school, like Xavier's school. Yeah. There has to be like kids who's like...
had to get bullied.
There's no way that they can't. There's no way. Especially the one kid they show him in one of the movies. They show him in one of the movies at the end. I think it's X-Men. At the end of X-Men, fucking Hugh Jackman is carrying away a kid, and the kid just sticks his tongue out, and he's got a blue tongue. And that's it. Like, they never address this kid's power at all. They never say what he
Slurpee
does.
boy.
That's all he does. He's like, actually, I was just eating candy and my parents sent me here. I'm just I have diabetes. Is that the X power?
Diabetic man.
Dude, and it's like, when I think about kids like that, they never address whether or not someone's like the worst student. They never also show these kids learning anything. They show them in class.
Yeah.
But they never show a kid like failing a test. Like, man, I'm going to fucking fail out of this school. They never show the academic part of Xavier's school at all. I don't know what the fuck these kids learn.
Yeah, there's not like I knew a bunch of kids that were like, the teacher would be like, go out and sit in the fucking hall.
Yeah, just go. Just go. There's also no special ed at Xavier's school.
Ooh.
There's no
kids with just monkey strength.
Yeah,
just
there's no remedial classes. Everyone's a fucking 4.0 fucking juggernaut there. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. There's got to be tards at the school. Like, one guy's like, yeah, I'm just not learning anything. Then again, I will also say, if I had a cool enough power, I'm not learning anything.
Dude, a whole TISM team of X-Men.
Yeah, the Shape
would be
crew.
Wild.
Yeah, dude.
You couldn't hurt their feelings or anything. You couldn't.
They have no idea what anything is.
They just have a task.
It's like, yeah, the task is cut paper. Can you get paper for the Xavier school? Can you make these fucking
color
business
in
cards?
the lines?
Yeah. Can you do anything for this school? They didn't have anybody like that in the school that I saw. And I don't know why they never address it. They never go into it. They never talk about how good the students are doing. And I also think that like Charles Xavier, they never show him. Was it no? Xavier wasn't. He wasn't gay, was he? Did they ever?
It's 2026 now. He might be.
He might be gay, but I'm just saying.
Gay now.
In like later comics, yeah, sure.
No, I don't think so.
But they never show him like. I mean, with a gal, you know. And you would think
that's true.
You would think, and again, I'm not saying Xavier's a creep, but if you could, like, he did go to college.
He's reading all these women's minds. He's like, I don't want any part of this.
Like, this
bullshit,
sucks.
dude.
This sucks.
Yeah, I can make myself nut. That's fine.
I mean, I guess you could. I guess you could go in Cerebro and like fucking find like
Just
the hottest
watch any
chicks
porn
ever.
you want. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. They missed a lot of opportunities with X-Men. They could have gone into it way deeper and way harder, but they never ever do.
If me and you were writers for X-Men, I don't think it'd be as big as it is now.
No, it'd be bigger.
You think so?
It'd be crushing, dude. What are you talking about? There'd be so much.
Wouldn't have the Comic Association seal of approval.
No, they'd be like, "Yo, you can't put this much diarrhea in comics." It's like, no, there's got to be a dude who shits waves. There's got to be a tsunami man. He's like, what do you do? He's like, oh, he just has the worst diarrhea in the world. There's nothing he can do about it. And he came to the school and like he has to just sit on a toilet the whole time. He can't go anywhere. He's actually cursed. Now that's the curse of the power.
Yeah, it's like a upside down Cyclops. He has something over his asshole.
Yeah, he just holds it in the whole time.
And then he has to control it. He has to learn how to control his diarrhea.
There's a scene where it's Jean Grey making like the flying disc and he's just farting one turn after another at it and just blowing it up. These are all great ideas that no one's ever done anything with. And it sucks because they always make the powers like, again, with the exception of like Bird. And I think there was another guy who like all his power was just he looked like a rock. He wasn't like the Thing from Fantastic Four. He just looked
had
like
eczema.
Yeah, he just had a really terrible skin condition. Yeah. And they're like, man, you are a fucking mutant. It's like, yeah, dude, I can't do anything. I know the X-Men. I can't hang out with them. I keep asking them.
Dude, that would suck.
Imagine that. Knowing that your school breeds superheroes, you're like, yo, they're going to call me up, man. I swear to God, they're going to put me on the team. It's like, dude, all you do, your power is narcolepsy. All you do is fall asleep. You can sleep for days. I don't need that shit.
That definitely must. It's like walking past like jocks in school, and you're like, don't give them eye contact.
Yeah, you don't want to see those guys in the locker room. They don't ever talk about that. They don't want to talk about Jim at Xavier's school. They don't talk about pizza day at Xavier's school. They don't talk about fucking
in school suspension,
in dances. Where are the dances at?
That's true.
Where are the dances at?
There might have been a prom.
No, they don't have.
There was
prom.
a prom.
No.
So.
What are they gonna do? They don't have mixers.
They have a prom, and then a fucking sentinel comes through the damn thing, and they got
blowing everybody up. It's like one day at the Xavier school is like 10 years off your life.
I think every time I come on here with you, we make up X-Men fan fiction.
I don't hate it. I think there should be. I think one thing that the only reason I like the X-Men so much is because that was one of the first times that I ever saw like hot chicks in a comic book. You know what I mean? There were so many comics in the 90s going from the late 80s. Like, yeah, they had like juggy chicks, but they weren't like going nuts with it.
No, not like 90s,
Jim Lee went nuts with the X-Men so fucking hard. It was like, yo, dude, I didn't know chicks' boobs could be this big. And they're all stacked. That's the other thing too. When you look at all the superheroes, like, dude, everyone's just jacked and has powers. How is this? How are you
all just not fucking all day?
It's wild. There's no, I mean, you had the love story between Scott Summers and Jean Grey and all that shit, but like there was never like a thing where it's like, dude, these kids are out of control here. We have to talk about sex ed at Xavier's school. There's too many weird mutant babies going on here. They don't ever give out condoms.
Do they cross powers if they do fuck?
So that's what people think. That's what people think. They think that Nightcrawler and Mystique banged at one point in time. And that gave birth to that fucking red that red dude who can disappear. I think his name's Azrael. He looks like a devil.
Yeah.
They think that's what happened with that. But they're not totally sure. They don't. They talk about it and they're like, yeah, we could go into the mechanics.
Yeah,
of
because
that
Cable is Cyclops and Jean Grey's son, right?
That's who Cable is.
I believe so.
Good for
From
him.
the future.
From the future. Yeah.
He's like the Trunks of X-Men. Like he's like, I came back to tell you guys. Like,
Trunks is Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, were you a big Z guy?
I was a big Z guy. Yeah, that was my X-Men growing up. That was
Would you pretend now when you say you're a big Z guy? Wait, how old were you when you were really watching the DBZs?
like 99, 2000 maybe.
So you were how old?
12.
11,
12.
Did you ever fantasize about being a Dragon Ball Z guy? Did you ever play
no, but
Dragon Ball Z?
I did look at Goku as God.
Yeah.
Goku was God, dude.
Did you think
He died for our sins
now at any point in
multiple
time
times.
during the Dragon Ball Z stuff, did you draw your own Dragon Ball Z characters? Like, did you make up characters? Or did you draw the Dragon Ball Z characters?
Yeah, I think I drew the Dragon Ball Z characters. Yeah.
When I was in school, Dragon Ball Z exploded. Like, anime was big when I was in middle school, but it wasn't like gigantic as big as it became. But I remember there were kids that were like got real into Dragon Ball Z, and they're like, "Yo, can you draw like Goku, but can you draw him with like more muscles?" And I was like, "What?"
And a veiny dick. Can you draw him with a veiny dick?
People would ask me to draw characters like cake the fuck up.
Yeah.
For no reason. I'm like, why? What are you doing with this? And then there were also times where people would, especially when Space Jam came out, everyone wanted me to draw Lola Bonnie naked. And I did.
Well, that makes sense.
I did it for money. Yeah. I drew Lola Bunny naked for money.
You had fucking Jessica Rabbit, Hollywood.
Dude, I honestly, what I did is I would take and this is where like it was crazy because I was definitely cheating. I wasn't just like drawing. I would like trace them, and then I'd transfer the tracing onto paper and just draw the biggest boobs I possibly
drawing
could.
On your TV.
Yeah, dude.
You're pausing Space Jam, and you're like, I got this shit, dude.
I've definitely traced things off the TV. Yeah. I definitely did that with Heavy Metal 2000.
That's a great movie.
I paused Heavy Metal 2000 and would put tracing paper.
Just huge titties and birds and fucking pterodactyls and shit.
Yeah, dude. I did that a lot to a point where the TV would have marks on the screen because I would draw with like fucking just really soft graphite. So like I would forget that it would like push through the paper, and then it would just be on the screen in the fucking living room. And then my mom would be like, "Why are these things on the TV?" And it was just
why are there titties on the
huge
TV?
Boobs drawn on the TV.
That's funny.
And I had to do it constantly, and it's because it's the only way you can do that and try and like just be like, "Oh, I had a portfolio. I had like almost like a dude who was tattooing." Mm-hmm. Like my friends would come over like, "Yo, what do you want? This one? Check out this one. Yeah, check this one out. She's got two heads and a face coming out of her butt." That's where everything got crazier, is when I would just add stuff onto it. I would just be like, "Yo, let's make her nipples be mouths."
Now, with this portfolio, were you at school like?
Oh no!
With a pen, drawing it on your friend's arms.
Like, I gave
drawing Metallica on their arm and shit. Like fucking.
There was one guy I knew who wanted. So he wanted the Slipknot S.
Okay.
When I was in like 6th grade, he wanted the Slipknot S on his leg. And I tried doing it, and it ended up looking like a bunch of swastikas on his leg. Dude,
all right.
I was like, I don't know if that's muscle memory or just my genetics taking over here. I don't know what the fuck this is. But we went to a pool, and he was like trying to show it off, and these chicks were like, "What is that?" He's like, "Slipknot S. How sick, right?" And they're like, "Who drew that?" I'm like, "I did." And then I asked them if they wanted tattoos, and this chick wanted a fucking bird on her lower back. It was the first time I ever drew a tramp stamp.
Really?
It was fucking sick, but the bird looked like crap. I could not
draw. Bird from X-Men.
I could not draw an animal, dude. She wanted a parrot, and I made the beak way too big, and I was trying to do that thing where I was trying to get as low as I could because we were at a pool, so I was trying to get the beak into her butt crack. I was like just trying to be slick
I see
about
what
it.
you're doing here,
Yeah, I was
Ryan.
trying to be slick about it.
Yeah.
And then every time I'm like, oh, we got to move these down a little bit more. She's like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
Dude, the bird was just a gigantic blue, green, and red blob on her lower back.
You did the tattoo version of a back massage for
Yeah,
a
it
woman.
was
You're like, they just turned into touching butts.
That's kind of how it went. And what sucked was when I did that, everyone saw that that was like a gateway into like just touching chicks. So then more guys try to be like, yeah, I can draw attention.
Oh
And
no!
it's
What
like,
have you started?
Dude, an avalanche of creeps is what I started. It was a Fukushima of creeps, dude. It was
Even
just a
mountain.
It was the worst fucking thing in the world. And I also like regret some of the stuff I drew on them was like there was no way it was good. And then they had to go home and explain that why they have like a fucking half dead giraffe on their shoulder from some dickhead at the public pool with a Sharpie. Every dad had to be like just paranoid and pissed off. And I was terrible at drawing animals. So, but that's all they
And you're
wanted.
just sitting there counting ones.
Oh, dude, I would actually work for food. I'd be like, yo, don't pay me. Just buy me a Nutty Buddy. Just get me an ice cream sandwich
works,
up there.
dude.
It's easy living in the summer of 1999. It's the best way. Slipknot was crushing. I was drawing tattoos at the public pool. It was the fucking coolest thing in the fucking world. Were you a public pool dude?
No,
No.
we grew up very like I grew up hella poor. So like if we were in it, well, I mean, I didn't learn how to swim until I was fucking 20 something.
What?
Yeah, I was also 6 foot at 14 years old. Like I didn't. Have to learn how
I
to-
guess
I
every
just
pool.
stood there.
I guess every pool's a baby pool.
I just stood there while everyone else was suffering. I'm just like, I'm okay. Yeah.
So you didn't learn to swim when you were 20. When was that? Did you just fall in the ocean? Did you just jump off something too high? What were you on a boat?
No, and what's wild is like I know I don't have any hair on the top of my head, but like my back looks like my beard. So when I can swim underwater very well, and I look like a bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You just see hair just fucking. I'm wrecking fucking filters.
Ew, dude. Did you ever shave your back?
Yeah, about once or twice a year. I'd say.
Once or twice a year?
Yeah, dude.
Does it grow back thicker, fuller?
That's my
angrier?
X-Men power. That's my.
It's just back.
I just fucking and I just
you should
pushes
braid it.
through like fucking Play-Doh.
You should braid it all the way
That
down.
would suck.
I don't know why you don't
would
do
hurt.
that. Does your new lady like your back hair? She a big back hair guy?
She does, and I'm like, you're gross. This is gross.
Does she run her hands through it?
Yeah. Oh no. She has like a handful of chest hair, but it's on my back. Yeah, it's gross, dude.
That is fucking nuts.
I'm like,
dude.
please wax this.
I don't have any back hair, and I'm pretty pumped about it. I have no back hair, and I have like a small
Like a little patch.
tuft of chest hair. I don't have any chest hair. I wish I did. I think I'd look more manly.
I have like
if I had it.
I have like a full chest of fucking AstroTurf.
Oh yeah.
It's just dude, my belly and everything is hairy. Dude. It sucks.
At least you're not like at least you're not in the habit of shaving it all the time. I knew dudes who shaved it in like, I think my senior year of high school, there was a kid who was so self-conscious about his back hair, he would shave it all the time.
Yeah, and that was going back to the pool thing. Like, I was the fat kid that got in the pool with a shirt on, but it was not because I was a fat kid. It's because I had a hairy back and chest at fucking 15. I'm like, I look like everyone's dad
Who's
out
this
there.
creep in the pool?
I was so hairy in high school that one kid on my bus called me dad. He was like, "You remind me of my dad. You're so hairy. Like my shoulders, everything. It sucks, dude."
Did that make, I'm assuming, that either made dating easier in high school or harder in high school? Because like when you look
No, it was always
older-
a surprise.
Yeah?
Like, by the way, and I take my shirt off and I'm like, gross.
Ew.
That's gross.
There's trees on your chest.
Yeah.
That's a hard look.
Like
But-
I'll shave my head and then I'll look at my shoulders. I'm like, I gotta fix the shoulders up a little bit, and I'll fucking.
Good God.
Yeah.
Did you ever think, no, you're a bald guy.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you ever think about getting a hair system or anything like that? Any type of hair transplant?
Oh, like going like full Bobby Cruz with
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have a pretty good round head.
Yeah, you have it's not like misshapen or anything.
See,
it's not mutated.
The thing with plugs, hair plugs, is like they take hair from your back or wherever and put it on your head.
Now that seems like a win-win for you.
Now, my thing is, if I did that, I'd look like fucking John C. Reilly. Like I'd have this like Jufro.
Just dude, you with a huge
crazy Jufro.
Dude,
on the
that would
top.
be so sick, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't shaved in a few days. You can see I have this like Mean Gene Okerlund thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
going.
I think if you were gonna get hair, I would say definitely get like a fade, like a.
I used to have a beautiful hairline. I was like all wigged up growing up.
Yeah.
I was the white guy in my friends group, so it was like I had a Spanish barber.
Sick.
And yeah, and
you have chalk lines on your shoulder blades. He's shaping them up. He's like, I'm gonna give you a chin strap right down to your ass crack, dude.
Like my barber Pep in Bridgeton, where I'm from, I used to tell him all this time because I'd sit down and he'd go the normal. I'm like, yeah, you shave my head, trim my beard up, and I would always fuck with him and go, how much would you charge to like put a design in my back hair, like a Starry Night?
Oh, that would be so sick.
Like
yeah.
And I start that up.
And he always said no.
He always laughed at it. I'm like, no, I'm serious, dude. Like I would fucking.
What would be the lowest price? Like if he threw a number at you, what would be the lowest price you'd pay for
my full? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot to work with. If your back is as hairy as you say it is, that's a lot of canvas.
It is.
So that's like a lot you could possibly work with.
If we're doing full fucking head to crack, I'd say about $200. I feel like it's fair.
Oh, that's
pretty fair.
That's fair as shit.
Yeah.
If you want, I can shave Whistler's mother into your fucking back, dude. I'll go Wyeth on you.
That's going to be your new piece of artwork. Is going to be a picture of my back with a picture trimmed in it. I'm like, Shaner has lost his mind.
I'm pretty sure I could do it.
Yeah.
If I had like one of those projection things and like it was on there, I'm pretty sure I could figure. I'm pretty sure anybody could do that. That doesn't seem like that hard of a fucking.
Yeah.
It would be gross.
A lot of brushing and
you'd have to straighten
trimming.
it. I'd have to straighten it.
Yeah, you'd have to brush it with them like black beard combs or beard brushes. You'd have to brush the fuck out of it. And then you'd have to put like the biggest do-rag over my back.
Oh, I would use creams. I would use some kind of wave creams. I definitely would. Holy shit. This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shader. I'm joined by the one and only big Ricky Paciorek. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
You got anything to plug for anybody listening? Anything
to plug? Yeah. You can follow me at Ricky Isn't Funny on everything.
There you go.
And my podcast, People We Could Live Without. It's been very fun. I'm not doing it as weekly as I would like because of just life in general.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's been fun.
How was speaking of life? How was your Christmas? Do anything good? Get any good?
I sat and did
gifts?
nothing.
Nothing?
No, I sat and did nothing.
Damn.
It was the best day of my life.
That's what Danny said. Danny said he did nothing too.
I sat in silence.
There's so many people that just did nothing this Christmas.
The older I get, the more I'm starting to hate
the
holidays. Just all holidays. Fucking Arbor Day, fucking everything, dude. I hate them all,
these
dude.
fucking trees.
Hate them all, dude.
What was your favorite holiday growing up?
It used to be, well, I don't want to say it used to be Christmas. I would say Halloween is my favorite holiday growing up.
That's a good holiday.
Yeah.
But now you're
I could be someone else. Strangers give me candy. Yeah. All the things that you wasn't allowed to do.
Yeah. But when you are that tall though, there's only so many people you can be on Halloween. You know
now I'm stuck with mass murderers for Halloween. Like I have to be like Leatherface or I have to be Michael Myers.
You're a big Michael Myers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that everyone would ask what's going on, Mike. They'd be like, Mike, where you been? I just been hanging out.
But yeah, like growing up was Halloween was fun. Growing up, were you? What were your? You were beyond fucking being Scream 5 years in a row.
Yeah, I would make all my costumes.
No
I was
shit.
never a guy who, like, if I really wanted to be like a character I think I was only a character twice. And that was when I was a kid, I was Dracula once.
Okay.
I was Dracula one time when I was
full
like,
white face.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
white face,
Cool.
the red, the blood that makes no sense. I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. And then
Just
when
Eddie Munster.
yeah,
Like-
for the with albino Eddie Munster is what I was. And then when I was, I think maybe third grade, I bought like a shitty glow in the dark hockey mask, one of those like really crap ass ones.
Okay.
From a fucking it was a called I got it at Gary's. It was like a fucking just 5 and dime store in Royersford, and I bought it there. And I was like, this is the coolest thing in the fucking world. And then after that, I was just making my own costumes. I was just making.
I was going to ask if you were Casey Jones. I feel like you're the closest to Casey Jones I've ever met in my life.
I would have loved to have been Casey Jones. That was the thing. This year I was Skeletor. I was Skeletor
Yeah, I did see that.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
And that was only because my mom came up with a theme and she was like, oh, I want like the theme is cartoon characters. And then I went and I had talked about, dude, everyone in my family just did the most half-assed job.
Really?
It was so fucking disappointing. People were just wearing t-shirts and
that sucks.
they were just like, oh yeah, I'm a minion. It's like, fucking, I will kill you, dude. You didn't do anything.
I woke up at 5 o'clock.
It's like I worked on this. I worked on this for about like maybe a little less than 3 weeks. And it's like, it isn't that hard to just make something. Even if it sucks, you can just make anything. And it's like, I think that's one reason I think I'm kind of bummed about not having children. Because I would make their costumes and have them be the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, been there, done that. That was pretty cool.
What, making costumes for
Making
kids?
costumes for kids.
Yeah, what was the best costume?
My ex's daughter, she wanted to be a pumpkin.
A pumpkin?
Yeah, and I was like, we can make that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Took a shirt, put lines on it, put green leaves in her hair.
Look at that.
Went full pumpkin.
What a sweet man you are.
Yeah, dude.
Then she didn't know, how old was she when she wanted to be the pumpkin?
7, 6.
7? Man.
Yeah.
See, that's where I think this is where I would have the problem is like if I had a kid, I'd be making their costumes. But then if they were like, I want to be this, I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're being Beast Boy from the movie Freaked. And that's what you're going to be.
That's just the thought of you being happy and the kid going up and getting candy and the lady's like, what are you? And kid's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what
My
I
dad
am.
dressed me.
I would, I think one thing I would definitely, I love
He's
when,
Beast Boy.
What?
You're like, he's Beast Boy.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's one of the coolest fucking, like, I wanted to do that once, like, when I was in my late teens.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, this is too, like, I don't have the means to an end to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, like, in my head, my perfect vision is being a billionaire with a kid who I just dress up every Halloween as, like, the coolest fucking monster on the planet. And that's
depending
what I would do.
depending on how rich you get, you can Halloween can be every day.
I mean, it could be, but then
Be a different costume.
I'm pretty sure that kid would be sent home from school every
You think so?
Yeah. It's like I can't be sending my kid to school as Javier Bardem from fucking
That was
Anton
my,
Chigurh. That'd be so sick.
When I first moved down south, I was around all my nephews and stuff, and my one nephew, he just walks around in his Halloween costumes.
How old is he?
He is 6.
Oh, that's fine.
But it's odd because I'm like sleeping in my brother's basement at the time, and I wake up and you're just staring at fucking sleep paralysis Bluey.
Oh, that's sick.
fucking-
Yeah, well,
I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
now he's 6 and Bluey is gigantic right now.
Yeah,
It's like
full Bluey costume, Bluey backpack, everything. Man, yeah.
I just always like, there's no, you know what I was watching the other day? I was watching a cartoon compilation, a 90s cartoon compilation on YouTube. And I look back and I'm like, man, if these were around, like, I wish there were these types of characters now that kids could or would want to be. Like, there's nothing like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I think Bluey's fine. But you know, it'd be sick. SWAT cats. You brought SWAT cats back.
Street sharks.
Street sharks would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Having a kid as a street shark, that would be so fucking cool. But we don't do anything like that. Bluey's taken over. And for the longest time, then remember the Wiggles?
Yeah.
The Wiggles were everywhere. It's like, dude.
What was the other one we had? Motorcycle mice from Mars?
Yeah, biker mice from Mars.
Biker mice from Mars.
Yeah, it's fucking. And then there was the Outback. There was these fucking cows from. They were like space cows from Moo Mesa. They were. They were big.
Yeah, we had
Wildcats
cartoon.
Wild cartoon. What did you?
We had wild cartoon characters growing up.
They're the best.
And now we don't have any. We have SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is, dude.
That's about it. It's about as abstract as it gets now.
And I don't really understand. I never really I never really understood SpongeBob.
He's the last.
I get it.
He's
but
the
I
last
also don't
'90s
get
cartoon that we have.
There are better. Like, you know, SpongeBob was good, but like the Misadventures of Flapjack. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah.
Fucking ruled. And I was like, this is funny and gross and goofy enough. Why isn't this getting more traction? And SpongeBob was just cornering the market on, like, you know, good-hearted goofiness. And it's like, there's got to be better shit. There's got to be more options. Then again, I'm in my 40s now. I'm trying to think of the last time I actually watched a children's cartoon.
We don't even
you.
have Saturday morning cartoons anymore.
No, it's all streaming
They
now.
took it away from us.
You know what it is? It's because all of that now is all available on like Paramount. You can just go back and watch shit from the 90s, but it's not in like blocks with the commercials and shit like that. They don't do it the same fucking way. It's really lame. TV's taking it.
That's the only way you could get me up on a Saturday at 7 a.m. was like, oh, Pokemon's on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures is on.
Dude, Jackie Chan Adventures was the best fucking
Yeah, Men in Black. Men in Black was such a cool cartoon.
Jackie Chan Adventures was awesome, but that was one of the cartoon my mom didn't want me watching.
Why?
Because she thought it was like too plausible.
She's like, you're not watching this Asian propaganda.
No, she didn't care about like X-Men or like anything that was fantastical in nature. Mm-hmm. But if you were watching a cartoon that was like, oh, this guy's famous for just jumping off a building and like doing stunts, I don't want my kids getting any ideas that this is too close to the vest.
Power Rangers is fine, but
Power Rangers was fantastical. I don't think my mom had any fear of me battling a gigantic pig in the middle.
I used to beat the shit out of my brothers and was like, I was the Black Power Ranger. I'm so sorry, Mom.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The action on Prize Picks is hotter than ever, with playoff matches every weekend and elite hoops action almost every night. Just follow your instincts and pick your lineup. Honestly, Prize Picks has given me the most entertainment I've had all month. I've been going back and forth with the NFL and NBA, and right now you can pick what Trump's going to say next. It's non-stop entertainment. Prize Picks now has early payouts. Cash your winnings before the game even finishes. Prize Picks even lets you see your friends' lineups, send them your picks, or copy and paste their lineups to your lineup. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code SQUIRTALERT to get $50 in lineups after you pay your first $5 lineup. That's code SQUIRTALERT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Now, back to the end. All right, we got fucking phone calls. Is there more drama today, Danny?
I think we're gonna hit a peaceful resolution on the matter.
Oh, what?
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Doug, I just wanted to call you and say, we can work this out and, no hard feelings. All right. Take it easy, Shaner. Thanks.
Whoa, Gay Rye sounds somber, dude.
you got to catch me up on this. Am I missing something here?
Yeah.
Does someone hate you?
No, it's not me. There's a little tiff, a little beef between two callers. It's your boy Doug and Gay Rye.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened. Doug fired the first shots wildly out of left field, and then Gay Rye responded in kind, and it was really, dude. It just didn't make any sense, and I mean. I still have really no idea.
You have like Irish street beefs with your callers.
It was so nuts. It made no sense. And it seems like right now, Gay Rye he's dialing it back. He's taking the higher road. And I'll give it to him.
I mean, in fairness, it is hilarious that Doug did that.
It is wild, out of nowhere. It was so crazy.
So is this like a post-nut clarity?
Yeah, I think, Doug, I don't think Doug's ever, right now, Gay Rye was on the receiving end.
Okay.
No pun intended, in the beginning. And then Gay Rye responded, and then Doug fired back again. And now Gay Rye is like, look, I think, I guess there is no real, there's no real point to it. I guess they're just like, what the fuck? I think Gay Rye is seeing there is no point. This is a zero-sum game. We're both calling into a podcast with, I don't know if they live in proximity.
I'm waiting for you to have that picture of them two with the two bandanas tied together and them holding it together.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
we are together.
Like a Meteor Man?
Yeah.
That would be so sick. All right, next call.
Hey, Shaner. This is John in Florida.
Oh, John.
Shout out to you, sir. Shout out Danny Dubs. And shout out to your awesome guest you got sitting next to you. So I was reading about how Mark David Chapman, when he assassinated or killed, whatever, John Lennon, he left a copy of, what was that fucking book?
Catcher in the
Rye. For whatever reasons, I don't know. I didn't finish reading the Wikipedia page. So I was wondering if you, or anyone really for that matter, the guest, the Danny Dubs, if you guys were going to assassinate a famous person, what book would you leave at the scene of the crime? That's all I got.
Oh.
Speaking of books, I hope the podcast listeners know that they can pick up Solomon by Ryan Shaner, now available. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you, John. You're the best, dude. He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
John has the best out of all the callers. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, it's very classic rock radio.
John, dude, it's out of control.
Was that Pierre Robert that just called you, dude?
From beyond the grave.
Yeah,
dude.
that's cool.
That'd be so sick. I'm trying to think if you were, first off, before we talk about the books, Danny, who are you assassinating?
Man.
I know. Oh, fuck.
This is like a really hard question.
I think Shabuzi,
Who's Shabuzi?
bro. He's dominating
I think
you can't turn on one thing without hearing fucking Shabuzi.
Well,
dude.
looks like call me old fashioned.
You watch football, Shabuzi.
Is he the
Car commercial, Shabuzi.
Is Shabuzi the guy who sings the Thursday Night Football song?
I think so. There's a party going somewhere on 5th Street.
Yeah,
He does the
all right.
tipsy song.
Dude.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he's good in it.
Shabuzi.
I've had enough Shabuzi. I can't stand it.
You know what's funny about assassinating Shabuzi? Someone has to say Shabuzi's been assassinated.
This just in.
Shabuzi gunned down in cold blood. Shabuzi's good. That's a good.
They wouldn't even put a remembrance thing at the CMT Awards for him, which is wild.
Yeah,
He's a country singer.
Now Shabuzi.
Would he get an award from BET or CMT?
Oh man! You know what? They'd be holding up the bandana for Shabuzi.
Yeah, that might be the bandana picture.
Dude, what if your assassination unites BET and CMT?
I can bring everyone
No,
together.
dude. No, I don't want what you do. This is like the thing that you go back in time and stop.
Yeah, Dubs was like, no, I didn't want to bring people together.
This is
That's not
terrible.
what I was trying to do.
We already experimented this with what was it in I think it was 2013 when Nelly did that song with
with the country guy.
with the country
Tim
guy.
McGraw?
Yeah.
Tim McGraw.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The worst. We don't need unity like that. I say I like them separate. I like them separate.
Yeah, and they make this new We Are the World
No.
fucking mix of
I don't need any of that
country
shit.
and hip hop.
Yeah, you can't kill Shabuzi, Danny. You're gonna start a unity that we don't even need.
Yeah, the butterfly effect of that would be
that's catastrophic, dude. You can't do that. Don't do this to the population, man. You're going to fuck everything up.
I'm trying to think of who I would assassinate if I wanted to do that.
Would you assassinate a male celebrity or a female celebrity? I think that's really what it, I mean, I guess, or you could,
Yeah, because you got to think anyone that you assassinate now in this time and age is going to be glorified as the best at whatever they did. So you can't say like Kim K, or you can't say like, I'm trying to think of someone that like,
you could get the best of, if you did it to Elliot Page, you get the best of both worlds. You nail both.
See, that's the thing is well, that is true. Everyone knows that I am in love with Ellen Page.
You're an Ellen Page guy?
I miss Ellen Page.
Who doesn't?
I miss her so much. I think about her every day.
Here's what I'm going to ask you. Do you feel weird having sexualized thoughts about Ellen Page, knowing that now Ellen is Elliot?
I just want to know if I'm gay or not at this point.
I don't know. I would say, honestly, here's what I'm going to tell you. Because I thought Ellen Page was very attractive in Inception. I thought she looked great in Inception. And then she did, what was that movie with fucking Rainn Wilson? That really shitty ass superhero movie.
Oh yeah,
it was really bad. But she was really good looking in that. She was good looking in that too.
Yeah.
But I remember when Ellen became Elliot, and if I look at them side by side, it's like, nah, man, I'm jerking in the past. I don't even see Elliot.
I think it's time we spice things up and we make Juno 2. I think that's what we do.
Juno, no.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think? Wait, no. Did Elliot Page had the full package, right? They had everything.
Yeah, to my knowledge,
everything Did they have anything added?
I haven't dived deep into that in a while.
I haven't either. Yeah. It hasn't been in the news.
Look up real quick, Dubs. Look up Elliot Page nude.
Why are you gonna? You know what? This is the same thing as assassinating Shabuzi. You're gonna start a ripple effect that no one wants. Because I saw Elliot Page with his shirt off, and it looked very wild. And it's like, look, I'm not gonna knock anybody. You know, like who the fuck? It's a celebrity. I don't give a shit what celebrities do. But it was very unnerving because it looked plastic, like very plastic. And I think he had surgery done to add like abs and pecs.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't like he just had a mastectomy. He added muscles.
That's kind of cool.
And it's cool for what's going on. But it's like in my head, I'm like, I can't jerk off to that.
Yeah.
I can't get behind that. It's not going to do anything for me.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of who I would fucking assassinate. That's the I don't want to.
Wait, would you assassinate like a criminal celebrity?
Maybe.
Like a celebrity that's a criminal.
Oh,
you know?
That's something. Yeah, maybe like a fucking Bezos level.
No, you can't do that. No, because if you do that, then that's a butterfly effect.
I think so.
You're not going to look. As much as we'd love to stop billionaires, you're not going to stop them.
You buy a bunch of Amazon stock and then you kill Bezos.
It'd be wild if you robbed Jeff Bezos. If you found a way to rob Bezos, that's one thing. Killing him isn't going to stop anything. Because like unless you're doing it just for clout. If you're doing it just for the clout,
I would go Zuckerberg or Bezos or someone to that effect. Yeah, like one of the Superman villains that are alive right now.
Man.
Yeah.
But that's like I think you're gonna make a martyr out.
And then I would confuse everyone and leave like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish or something. That would be the book I'd leave behind. The foot book. What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Leaving Go Dog Go would be fucking wild. It was like, we never knew what it meant. We never understood.
Cross a couple words out in the book and make them think it's all.
Yeah, leaving purposely cryptic messages would be fucking sick. Oh wait, Danny, did you figure out what book you're gonna leave when you fucking cap Shabuzi?
Oh, I don't know.
Solomon by Ryan Shaner.
No, that would be terrible.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want them to offer go into an investigation of you, just in case. You know?
No, that would. Well, then again, I would take the free press though. If there, I'd just be like, look, there's nothing in this book
That is true.
that is telling anybody to kill Shabuzi.
You'd be a bestseller.
I would just be like,
instantly a bestseller.
it may.
I need you to capitalize the letters in "kill Shabuzi" just randomly throughout your book. You know, like from
wow,
cover to cover.
It took so long to figure this out. We didn't even get it. It was so subliminal.
Actually, if you read the book backwards, it tells you to kill Shabuzi.
Yeah, if you gotta read it upside down and backwards, and you'll get a message to kill Shabuzi. I think honestly,
I think I would want to leave something like Dr. Seuss related. Maybe not the places you'll go,
yeah.
but something.
Dr. Seuss though, look. I'm not knocking the Seuss. I think that's too. You gotta. I think.
I just want them to try and put the pieces together that'll never go together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or leave the manual to 1989 Honda CBR.
Yeah, that would be good. Just leaving a super manual on the ground. It's just like nobody understands this. I would probably, who I'd get rid of. I don't know who's the other Destiny's Child? Not Kelly Rowland.
Beyonce?
Not Beyonce. The other one, Michelle.
Oh yeah, Michelle, the backup dancer.
I'd kill Michelle.
You'd kill the backup dancer?
Yeah, I'd kill Michelle.
Damn, dude.
I'd kill Michelle, and then I'd leave the novelization of Batman Returns. And then
that is confusing.
That it would be, no one would understand why. I think
everyone's like, we didn't even know she was still alive.
And we also didn't know this book existed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's sick. It's the best book in the world. That's funny. The book and the movie. So we saw, my girlfriend and I saw The Housekeeper.
Okay.
The other week, which wasn't a terrible movie, but I was, I didn't know anything about it, and when we left, Alex was like, "Oh, that actually is one of the only few times that I can honestly say the book was better than the movie." And you know what's crazy? I have never been able to say that.
I said that about Passion of the Christ.
Did you say that?
I walked out and went, I think I like the book a lot better.
The book was way better. No, but it's like I'm trying to think of a book that I've read that I've then seen the movie and been like, you know what? The book really just crushed it. And I can't. And it'd probably be like How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I think the book is way better than the movie. They added too many things in that movie.
That's true.
Didn't need to be in there. I don't need to know what Taylor Momsen. I didn't need to know more about Cindy Lou Who. I didn't need to know more about that.
Are we talking Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any other? Is there
I
any
just
other
didn't know
live?
if you were talking like the animated.
Oh no, the animated,
70s one or whatever.
the animated made for TV movie. That's the book.
I was gonna say that was word for
That
word.
was just
right?
word for word
Yeah.
as the book. The Jim Carrey version.
I think that's how most book to movies should be.
What, word for word?
Word for word.
Man, they would have never been able to make it then.
Yeah, because right now they're making the Odyssey. It would be a 26 book movie.
So wait, they're remaking the Odyssey?
Yeah, with like Matt Damon or something.
They already did that. They did that with Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the Odyssey.
Yeah, that is the Odyssey.
That's the Odyssey. You don't need to fucking reinvent the wheel here.
Yeah, but no one walked out of that movie going, I think I like the book a lot more.
No one. Homer is rolling in his fucking grave right now.
Yeah.
I think, I'm trying to think of like a movie that I saw that was based on a book that I've read the book and I can't even fucking tell you. And it sucks because
Avengers Civil War.
Oh yeah, I guess
the book was better than
the comic
movie.
book was way better. That was the last
Yeah.
comic book series I bought.
Really?
That was the last one.
Yeah,
last one I really went into buying.
When I seen that, spoiler alert on the 10-year-old movie, but they didn't handcuff Captain America and shoot him on the steps and shit.
No, I know.
None of that.
They also didn't have, you know what is really, this is the one thing that's always pissed me off about the Marvel Universe. So everyone was griping about when fucking Wolverine was going to be in those movies. You know, as part of like, you know, the Avengers, or at least in the Infinity War and all this other crap. When is he going to show up? In Civil War, the Punisher is in that series.
Yeah, there's a few people that.
And it's like, why didn't you put the Punisher? The Punisher would have been so sick.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind. I was like, yo, do you guys not see a cash cow? Like, you could.
I'm trying to think of who owned Punisher when all that was going on. Was that Fox? Was he under the Fox
Maybe.
belt?
Was that the problem?
Yeah, because the way everything's all separated, like Spider-Man is on Sony, fucking X-Men's on Fox.
Dude, that's gay.
Universal owns the Hulk.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, what a wild, shitty time for movies.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's why I'm like, everyone's pissed off that Disney's buying everything, but in my head, I'm like, they're trying to make the best movie.
You think they're
ever.
gonna? I think. What do you think is the best movie ever made? Because I can tell you what it is.
It's a mix between Forrest Gump and Avengers Endgame.
Forrest Gump.
Two of the best movies ever
Close
made.
race, dude. Yeah. Crushing.
Both very epic.
I think Jaws is the best movie ever.
Really?
Jaws is pretty perfect as far as movies go. And
I feel like that's something that in today's day, like I can make Jaws with my iPhone now.
You could.
Yeah.
You could make Jaws.
I mean, 50 years ago.
You could make fucking most things on your iPhone now. AI is insane.
That's true.
You could do
that is true, I
anything
guess.
on your iPhone.
That's true.
And that's what I think.
I mean, 50 years ago, you probably couldn't even find a goddamn camera.
No. Now you have all the tools you could ever. That's what I think.
Now I'm like looking for cameras in the room. Like, please take these away. They're all over the place.
I think
there's 8 cameras in here right now.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. They're everywhere.
I'm surrounded in cameras.
You're
now.
constantly being recorded.
Yeah,
that's the way it is. But I think with AI, everyone's. But do you think that? How do you feel about Hollywood using AI to write and make movies? Do you think that's a slippery slope? Because I think it's bad.
I think AI is a tool.
Yeah, it is a tool.
Same thing that the internet is.
Sure.
And if you misuse tools, you get hurt. Correct. That's what they are.
I think you just dunked on Hollywood with one sentence. You hear that? If you misuse tools, you get hurt.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. If I can either build a house with a hammer, or I could beat the shit out of a man
with a hammer.
With a hammer.
Yeah, I guess you could. That is a misuse, unless you're using it to kill a celebrity and then leaving a book behind. Yeah. You could do that. I also would you wait? Danny, did you say you'd shoot Shabuzi?
Oh,
well, it said assassinate.
You can assassinate with a hammer.
Yeah, that's
there's a hammer assassination.
I would want to see Dubs go full like Assassin's Creed blade. Fucking.
Oh, that would be sick.
Surrounded in prostitutes, slink, and then just fucking.
It seems like overkill for Shabuzi, but I always want it like that classic like sniper on a rooftop scenario.
Oh, you want the whole
so creative.
Yeah.
I think they're all doing that.
See,
and then, did you ever see The Saint with Val Kilmer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want it very Val Kilmer-esque.
That would be sick.
Maybe come down and I'm wearing like, maybe Shaner assassinated Shabuzi.
Maybe I did. Buy the book. I'm in jail.
And then we're in court. They're like, Shaner's never been 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have one of them like Richard Nixon Shaner mask.
Oh, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
I think if I was gonna kill Michelle, I would also do it really over the top. I would use the gun from the Jackal.
I keep getting nervous that you're talking about Michelle Obama.
No.
I don't like that.
Look, I guess I can't say that, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't chance it.
I mean, living down south, I've heard it a few times in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the CIA don't get you. I'm going to get you.
I would never. First of all, I would never hurt Michelle Obama.
Dubs would assassinate Shaner.
I would never do that.
And leave Shaner's book there.
Yeah. Everyone would be like,
That's
"That's just a
what it would be.
self-inflicted."
Yeah,
wound, dude.
yeah,
He just blew his own brains out.
yeah. And then you become the Tupac of.
Oh my God, Tupac!
Yeah.
If you could go back in time, would you save Tupac?
Ooh, and like a Booster Gold situation,
Yeah,
like
would you-
a fucking.
Yeah, would you save Tupac if you go back in time? I wouldn't.
I think I would.
You would? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think.
I just keep showing up and saving people, and Diddy's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who's
that
this
would be
huge white
crazy.
man that keeps saving all these rappers?" Yeah.
You'd be changing the fabric of time.
Yeah.
There's no way. I think if you went back and saved Tupac, we'd have worse music. I really do believe that. We'd have worse music, or we would prevent Shabuzi.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be my luck. Is I saved Tupac, and then he's still alive, and he's pumping
Also-
out country music now, or
No,
something.
to tell you the truth, the reason I would let Tupac die, do you know what is infuriating to me when I see rappers from the 90s that were like, hard as fuck in like commercials for like extended car warranties.
Oh,
and
it's
shit
so
like
weird.
that.
It's so weird to see like Ice
Dude,
T and
exactly.
things.
He's
Yeah.
like, yo, your car's acting up. It's like that.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear this from you. I don't want to see Snoop Dogg talking about Cologuard. I don't want Tupac trying to sell me on like, heating and air conditioning from fucking Empire. I don't need that.
That's another thing too that I don't think a lot of people bring up about Tupac is like he was like wasn't he like a Juilliard guy?
Oh, Tupac was gay.
He was like full on
He was-
leotard actor.
He was look, what we see as Tupac, what we did see in the final moments of Tupac, that was a work. I do not.
It was Black Goodfellas.
Yes,
like
I
it
think,
was.
I think Tupac was a classically trained Juilliard actor
Yeah.
who was gay and then found the character Tupac and then ran with it.
Oh, that was his Pee Wee Herman.
That
Is
was
what you were saying?
without a doubt. I do believe that.
But much of the same thing, I do think there was like a tough, like he chose that character and then it,
Oh no, I agree with you.
you know
I see what
I
you're
mean?
saying.
Like I think it was tough for him to.
No, he was going full method.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
doing some
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Like,
he was
at a
going
certain
Joaquin
point-
Phoenix.
At a certain point, I don't think he knew he was playing the character.
Sure.
Anymore, you know?
I'll give you that. I think he went Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
Joker. He went
Yeah.
fucking deep. But I do believe, like, have you ever seen the movie Juice?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible movie.
You think he was like Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon, the whole
I
time?
honestly
Like,
think when you watch, if anybody ever thinks about like, oh, Tupac was just like, that's real Pac, but he was just really good at acting. Watch Juice, and he crushes so hard in that movie. He's like, dude, I don't care if you're really from the street. Like, and again, I'm not taking away anybody's talent. If you're really from the streets, like Pac was, it's like you can't really act that well, dude. He had nuance and cadence, and it's like, dude, it really was like, yo, this guy, he's not really Tupac.
yeah,
He's
and he was,
becoming Tupac.
yeah, he was also from like Baltimore, right?
He pulled the wool over so many people's eyes. And am I taking away from his music? No.
No.
I think he had great songs. But I do also believe that when people talk about like, yo, who was a real gangster, Tupac or Biggie? Biggie. Even though I do
Yeah.
believe Biggie, he did.
Biggie's another one I would save. I wouldn't mind another album at that.
I think
man.
Biggie be fine. You can say
Yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Don't say Pac. I know it sounds
Yeah, because
terrible.
Pac's a lot more legacy.
Yeah,
Oh, Pac's like we wouldn't have got that Machiavelli album.
straight up.
Yeah,
And how did that happen?
he had the fucking.
He
Yeah.
had to die.
Yeah,
He also had to die and then record all his tracks.
that's true.
And then posthumously put out an album and somehow crush, which some people think Tupac is still alive. Which I would also,
Oh yeah, he's down in like Cuba.
yeah,
or
he's
something,
dead. Yeah,
right?
he's dead. Some
Yeah.
people think he's in Cuba.
Yeah.
Which, dude, now's the time. Now's the time. If you're Tupac, you come back now.
Oh, dude, I remember I woke my brother up from a deep nap when that Coachella thing happened, when the Tupac
Dude, the
fucking
hologram?
thing, I was like, I woke him up and went, Tupac's back. He was like, get the fuck out of here. And he jumped up with like Christmas excitement.
Did he?
And I showed him the Tupac thing, and he was still sleeping. Like I woke him up.
Yeah, he probably believed it.
It was so funny. Well, oh my God, I got to call someone. Tupac's back.
So that's the other thing with AI that I was talking about with the movie shit. I think AI should only be used, if it comes down to entertainment, should only be used to make things that shouldn't be or couldn't be in the way that, like, we shouldn't do this and we couldn't do this without AI. If it's a movie that could be written by people, fucking don't do that.
Here's something that'll blow your mind. I read I think it's just a rumor online, but Tupac was supposed to be Mace Windu.
No.
Yeah, I think that was written for Tupac.
And I'm glad he's dead, dude. I'm glad he's dead.
I think I'm going to AI. I'm going to go home and AI
dude.
Attack of the Clones.
Don't do that.
Tupac.
That would be dude, that's where I'd be starting to get bummed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, Tupac is now in a fucking, he's in episode 1.
I think he would.
No, thanks.
I think he would crush it, dude.
No. He would.
He would.
He would, but we don't need that.
You don't want a little juice in your fucking.
I don't want juice in my blue milk, dude. I don't need that shit at all.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This has been the Ed Podcast with Ryan, Shannon, and Ricky. Thank you so much for being on the show. Danny, thank you for saying you killed Shabuzi.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for calling in. Make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300. We'll address any comment, question, concern, or possible assassination victim and book you want to leave behind. And make sure, speaking of books, get Solomon. The link will be in the bio, in the description. We've been selling like hotcakes. Thank you for everyone who bought one. And also, thank you if you came out to the book signing on Monday. Fucking thank you so much for being there. That meant a lot to me. That was so fun to see everybody and everyone be excited about the book. That was a great show, great time. And thank you, Helium, for allowing me to put such a fucking retarded event on. I do appreciate you guys so much. We're going to switch it over to the Patreon later.